What's up, guys? uh, let's see here. Okay, so looks like we have no. Looks like we're getting a nice little 3-candle pullback here. Had some pretty crazy movements in the last 30 minutes, guys. It's been insane today. It's pretty insane to be taking some trades this close to opening, but we have. So let's see, investing.com. On my calendar. I don't really think we have anything today. Not really sure what's causing all this movement, unless it's the Canada. It may be the Canada numbers. We're at that pivot. We'll try it here. Might be premature on this, but it's been pretty wild this morning. Oh shit, it barely hit my target. I'm not liking that. I went to break even because we wick right off my target. And what it is, it's just above this wick here. And we're here also in this big fair value gap, and I'm not sure what time frame that is, so we're struggling to get through that 15. So just best to keep it safe. Keep it safe, guys. Keep it safe. It still may go up. It's probably going to break below this, then go up. That's usually kind of like the kind of thing that happens usually. So I'm assuming all that movement was from Canada this morning. Wow, that's a pretty wild looking a lot of support right there. So I'm glad I went to break even pretty quick. Let's see what else we got going on today. Okay, so we did have Walmart earnings, low earnings. Um, we had a lot of earnings today. I think that's what's going on with the market this morning. So, yep. Man, I feel like damn it. I missed it. This is our 50K eval here. So I got it really, really late. Unfortunately, I tried to get in around the 03. I clicked it and I clicked right above it. So all right, we're going to go to break even real quick. In case it doesn't get through there. No, dang it. See what happens. I hit it too late and we would have got our freaking 10 points. And son of a bee. Come on. One more time. Get up there. One more chance. Ah, oh, dang it. That sucks. We missed before opening, so I couldn't help it. They were such good momentum trades this morning. Good morning, Salvage. Man, that's the second back-to-back trade we done missed out on. Good morning, Bear. Are you streaming today, Bear? Oh, my goodness. Good times, guys. Good times. Oh. All right, no more entries this close to open, guys. We'll have to give it a minute to settle down. So we did take one winner, one loser, so that's why down $40 starting out the gate. But we're over $100 on my other account. We did take a trade this morning on Apex, guys. And I left it marked out just so you can see what we did. So we had the big push down. We had a 3-candle pullback. We kind of had this little indecision candle. And we ended up, unfortunately, I only got, I think, 10 on the first one. Then down to the 15 other one. It was about a $120 move. All 5 micros. I mean, I feel like we're going to the 200 EMA there. So All right, guys, 15 seconds. Good morning, Andy. Get ready for the crazy times. Crazy times today. All right. And watch this thing just go just straight to the moon. I still say if it hits the 200, it has to come back down. Let me get my ES chart up here. Nice. So we're running to like a major support level for the ES, which is at 86 to 88. We got the VWAP up at their 65, so we got a good 30-point move to the upside possibility. Here's the 200. So we're going to wait for the possible pullback on this one. See if we can get us a little bear flag or bull flag going. So what we're doing is we're kind of waiting to see what's going on with this 86 to 88 on the ES. Because that was the bear bull line yesterday for Mazzini levels. Guys, look at the 200. Anytime we push above the 200 and back through the 200 with all your EMAs on the downside, man, we always get about 20 to 30 points. Good morning, Java. How are you doing today? Here's our 5-minute candle close. I feel like the move was down here, guys. I just didn't get the full amount. So hopefully we can get a push up, then kind of form a little bear flag, and we can look for, or bull flag, we can look for long. I mean, we got a target up here at the 610s also for the pivot. And right now the ES is recovering that 88, 86. Well, it's trying to recover, hadn't completely. Just don't want to start in the hole, guys. Just do not want to start in the hole. Not really a lot to do here, guys. We're just kind of waiting on setups. I just hope all the crazy movement overnight doesn't cause us to have a crappy session this morning. Yeah, Walmart and a couple others had earnings this morning. So we're about to break the top of the 5-minute chart here. Nvidia's moving up, so hopefully that'll bring the NASDAQ up with it. Here's our 5-minute here. We also got our 15-minute, which is we got about 5 more minutes before our 15-minute hits. All right, it comes the 5-minute breakout. I didn't really want to see a all right, so now hopefully this is where we can get us a little flag to form. All right, so we got to wait for a pullback to get our entry, guys. Let's see if we can get us a little bull flag going here. There's your VWAP touch. There we go. Ah, shit. Oh, cannot get the runner. Son of a bee. All right, so guys, we're only going to end up with 83 on that funded account today because it's a one and trade done. Unfortunately, I had my paper handed on the stop loss there. It's probably going to get more. I just playing it safe. Especially with the funded accounts. Let's see. Now we're going to look for a funded on this one. So we're doing, what, 6 micros. We only ended up with 4. I think 4 on the payout. And this is actually my second funded trade today. The first one was for $110 on Apex. I took it pre-market back down. No, it was a short. I left it marked. It was this short right here. Had a little 3-candle pull back into the 9. Drew the trend line, and we broke out the trend line, and we sold down about 30, 40 points, but we only got about 15 out of it. All right, still early, guys, still early. Was really hoping for a little bit more of a breakout with that one, honestly, but holding the VWAP, holding the 200. Everything looks like it's on the uppity up at the moment. Good morning, Charles. 5 minute might have paid this morning, guy. 5 minute paid almost. Like to see something a little bit deeper if we can get it, man. Just a little bit deeper. I'd like to see a 20 touch. Okay. Hopefully, see if it's going to trap some folks here. And that's at the 200 too. So let's see. Yeah, I was hoping for the breakout there, Charles. Man, look at this dump we're getting right now. On the ES. ES just sold off almost 10 points. Got a lot of support in this level. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in this spot here. Yeah, I hate that we stalled. Damn it. Might be one and done with this account. That sucks. I thought this bull flag was going to get me, but I don't really want to risk any more than we have to. Oh well. All right. All right. So we're going to be down on that funded account today, 300. So one trade and done. Whoo, look at this thing. Look at that. What a rip that was. I'm going to try this with the evil. Damn. Oh my goodness. I must have bought in right at the top, guys. All right. I thought once we broke above this, we would go in and take out these 15 minutes here. Let me find my ES here. Let me get rid of this. Just past the nice. So we're still just kind of chopping around that 88, 86 area. Just watching the 200 moving average here. What'd you pass your 150 on there, Andy? Right now we're just kind of chopping around in this area around the 200 moving average, around the session mid. Here comes the 50. Damn. Man, this thing's just going now. Just don't know if this is going to be another trap. We looked at the same damn trade a while ago. Just watching and waiting to see what happens with this 88, 86 area. Got stopped at the freaking 200 moving average on the. Yeah, that was the dump. Right now, we're just kind of chopping back and forth, guys. Wow, this thing is just trapping back and forth at the moment, guys. Yeah, the range is wild right now, Charles. Where is that? Was trying to get a different another Apex eval, because we don't have any evals because we passed our last funded last week, and so all right. Was trying to set up another Apex account. Got to give it a minute to probably register. I got to say, this is the only thing I hate about having these fair value gaps on my charts, that it always takes a minute for my charts to like recalculate. Almost to the point I just want to take those off and not put them on all my charts because it takes so long. As you can see how it's calculating. Anytime I reset my charts, it takes forever for it to do that. So I think I'm going to take it off this chart here. This way it doesn't freeze my charts. Sorry about that, guys. All my stuff is kind of frozen up at the moment. Oh. Oh my goodness. I may have to even reset my Ninja. My Ninja, oh, there it goes. OMG, guys. Okay, moving forward, we are taking the fair value gaps off most of my charts Because that's what's going on. It freezes up my charts. What did you pass your 50K on, Andy? Like what prop firm are you using? Oh, nice on the Apex. Now, do you pass it or are you using the bot still? Okay. So since we're red on Bulanox, we don't want to keep trading our account. So we're gonna start a new 25K on Apex. Oh. I think it's kind of frozen at the moment. It takes a minute to calculate. I think I'm gonna have to remove some of these fair value gaps off some of these charts because I think it overwhelms the Ninja program. There it goes. Oh, this stuff's still looking pretty ugly, huh? All right. All right. So this was also the one funded account that we took a trade on pre-market here for the 114. All right. So we're back to the 200 moving average again. Let's see if we... I should have checked and see where we're on the yes there. Damn it. We're at that 200 moving average. That's where I got stuck at a while ago. Yeah. Might get stopped on the same place that we did earlier before our stuff got froze up here. I'm going to break even just because of how much whipsaw it is at now. I just don't want to get caught. And it comes back on you. I got a new funded with Apex that we haven't started trading. We're trying to get to the $500 payout first of all with Apex here. So we need what, $465. I mean, it's just trapping so bad right now. So what we need to do is we need to see our moving averages kind of all get on the same pace and kind of spread out a little bit. I mean, see if we can get back above the 200 again. Oh no. Damn it. Couldn't get past the VWAP, got stuck again. We're just straight up barcoding, making it definitely tough, a little bit tougher. I thought once we moved back above this 200 moving average, we would take off again. Let's see if we can move to the VWAP this time. We are trading. Oh, damn it. A little aggressive on this eval here, guys. Hopefully we can run this wick up here. So we are going to break even a lot faster today just because of how the candles are reacting. I just don't want to end up getting chopped up, so I'd just rather just go to break even. So hit the top of that 15-minute gap. So what I want to see is if we can get through this 15-minute gap, and hopefully we can accelerate through that. Damn. I would think we'd at least rerun this huge wick over here. I mean, like I said, like there's been no follow through today, guys. Nothing, like at all. It's like almost every trade has come back to just pretty much take out our runners. Like every trade so far today. Damn it. I feel like I miss. I didn't know if we're going to be making another little bull flag here. So we lowered our risk down to 3 micros at the moment. Is anybody holding on to their accounts, or is anybody getting their stuff chopped up today? So the 200 and that 50 EMA are still holding up. So we're risking the 60 bucks on this trade here, guys. Like I said, on these trades, we're going to break even fairly quick just because of the kind of market that we're being getting today. I'm going to risk a little bit on this one. We'll risk like $20 or something. So we've been getting the small breakouts. We just haven't been getting the follow through, guys. Nice. Look at this. Small bull flag after small bull flag. So we're still in this trade for 20 bucks, guys. We just got one micro left. And this was, since we're red on our Bewley today, we're red on our funded and red on an eval. And green on the one funded on Bewley. So we're kind of 2 for 3 over there, or 1 for 3. And over here, we're 2 for 2. We're green on this funded account. I took this one pre-market here. And this is a fairly new eval here because I didn't have any more evals for Apex because the ones we had, we finally passed it. And so we funded another one here, but we haven't taken any trades on it yet. I've been just focusing on this one only just because I was trying to get to that threshold of a payout if I can. Man, is this thing looks like it's going to come back down and get us again. Come on. Let's hold it. We needed to hold up here at our 921 and VWAP. Right now we have all three of those areas smashed together. I want to see a big old breakout here. And I like that we're above the 88, 86 on the ES. That's your line in the sand for the Bulls and Bears. So we're going to risk 20 bucks to make 100 bucks. So we got that VWAP sitting up there at the 10, so 610s. And you know the dirty girl Nasdaq loves the pivots. But it hates the 90. Come on. Beat that 90 down cuz we don't want any 90 drama. Come on. Someone hit it with a stick. There we go. We got through the dirty 90. 600s, no problem. The NQ wants to pivot. Look at there. Come on, NQ. It took a lot of times to get this trade this morning. Not going to lie. So we're in it at 82 now. So don't want to risk all of our profit not to come back and stop us out. We're at that IBH. Is that the IBH? Nope, we're 1 minute away. Oh, come on. Give me the pivot touch. Boom, the pivot. Woo, awesome. There's the pivot, guys. Look at there. Look at the dirty pivot. Pop that pivot and sold back 30 points. Or 20 points. I'm sorry, 20 points. Almost 30 points. We're back down to the 80s again. So longs like that are really tough. I mean, unfortunately, it took us like 3 times to finally get that breakout. I mean, we still kept getting our 10 points over and over, but that was the trade that we have been, anticipating, because I think we tried it here, then another trend line, and we got back in at 62. So it's going to the moon now. Let's see. I'm gonna knock it down to 2 micros here and see if this IBH holds. Trying to wait and see what's going to happen at this pivot / IBH here. We'll be risking, what, $40? I wish I'd have gotten a little bit sooner. I hate that it's hesitating here. We're just gonna go to break even just because it's hesitating. We got a late fill. All right, let's see if we can get a better entry here. I needed it to be more down by the pivot is where I wanted it. This way we didn't have to risk a whole bunch, but okay, so that would have been a losing trade. Good thing we went to break even. These uncertainty high risk trade guys, I do go to break even fairly fast on some of these. Especially like today, we've been just whipsawing back and forth so quick. All right, we'll try one more time off the pivot, guys. Like I said, we've lowered our risk down a lot now. We're just down to 2 micros, so this way we can hold on to most of our profit. So this is like risking 6 times what? 2 micros? What's that, like 24 bucks? Couldn't get going, guys. Couldn't get going. All right, we're going to go to break even. Damn. Come on, at least give me my 1 contract, then. Goodness. Been a battle today, guys. Been some battling. Wow, look at that rejection off of that. Looks like 30 should have been my go-to. You know, we have this big fair value gap here. And 30 to 40 has been a lot of support in that area, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let's see. I want to see if we can fill out this gap here. All right. Woo. You just can't stay in draw. I'm in light, buddy. I'm in super light. Trust me. I'm only messing around with a couple micros just because we've already gotten a good profit on this account so far. If I was in a little bit more heavy, I wouldn't try to battle this big fair value gap here. But see, we're up almost $400 on this freshly new eval here. And so we're just trying to hold on to our profits. So that's why we're only trading with 2 micros, 5 micros. We're just keeping it small. Since we're going to be red on our Bewleys today. But I'm also being super conservative today. I'm going to break even pretty fast today. I mean, it's just they've been just wicking back and forth so fast today with this range. It's just, it will just chop you up. So I'd rather just go to break even and just try to get another entry. Unfortunately, I wish I was able to stay in back from these original entries back at 62. But I feel like I've been paper handing my trades all day. And it usually gets like that once I start taking losses. Just taking whatever profit you can get. So this could be a good looking bull flag here. I mean, especially if we can get back to the 21 here. I mean, just remember, guys, we're pretty high up. So, you know, every trade this high up, you're constantly higher risk trades. Or if you're taking small trades, maybe just don't trade as much. Just, you know, look to go to break even, get the breakout. I mean, not breakout, but yeah, that possible breakout with 1 or 2 micros to just add to your profit. Like right now, we're just trading with 2 micros right now. So we're looking for 10 points and a runner. Like I said, guys, 2 micros here. 2 micros. If I hit that 30, we're going to go to break even. Just because, like I said, it's pretty whipsawy right now. So we're up about 5 points. So we're going to go to break even. Just to, this way we'll either come back and break. Okay, we got our first target. Still struggling to get through these 30s here. May just shoot for the 20 points. Let's see if we can get the 20 points. No. Ah. I'm gonna risk a couple points. Come on, 20. Or nope. Oh, shoot. I thought I was below the 9. It needed to be at the 19. That's okay. We didn't make crap off that trade, just 20 bucks. But most of these bear flags are paying at least 10 points, guys. So they're at least paying your 10. I feel like I'm into that point of over trading at the moment. Still struggling to get through the 30s and 40s. I mean, did we find the top here? If you kind of go to the left from overnight, this is about 3:30 this morning before we had the huge sell-off here. What sell-off, comeback? We found support at the 50s. That's kind of the target I was looking for, was the 50s. Then sold off again. Man, we had some crazy sell-off overnight. Nice on the all green. Good morning, Ponzi. How are you doing this morning? Ponzi, your Super Bowl was last night, man. We had some incredible sell-offs last night. Look at this big sell-off for last night, Ponzi. All the way from the 630s all the way down to the 362s, man. Almost 300-point sell-off overnight. Oh, wait. Yeah, every bit of 300 points because we were at the almost 700s. Looks like a methodical man took this trade over there for anybody trading these inversion gaps here. Man, if we can get through those 30s, we should go quick. Oh. I mean, we're forming another little flag, but man, there's... You just have to take it at your own... Take the breakouts at your own risk this high up, guys. I wouldn't take it just because I don't feel like I didn't exhausted my the bull flags this morning. Well, look at that pop, got above that 30. I'm sorry, 33. That's still an ugly candle, man. It's just all wick. So you could have gotten to this entry two different ways. You could have done it with the inversion gap trade, or you could have did the bear flag or bull flag. So you could have entered in two different ways. I had no desire to enter it just because we're just so, I don't know. We've been just hitting this area. I don't feel like sitting through any more consolidation trades if I don't have to. So this would have been your bull flag if you like taking breakouts. Now, if you like doing the inversion gap trades, this is your inversion gap play here. You made a high, so this is your high here. Then you made a new previous low from this internal candle here. You created a fair value gap. Here's your fair value gap. And once you print above this gap, you get long, but you did have to sit through some consolidation before it broke out. So you would have been long around the 23, 20 or 65. Then once it got to this next internal swing, you would have went to, which is right here, you would have went to break even. Which I trade with taking profit off at 10 points. So I would at least got my 10 points because it got all the way up to almost 43. So it's almost a 20-point move. So there was multiple ways to enter that entry there. But like I said, you're at the top. So and we really haven't had a really deep pullback this morning. Am I muted? No, I hear myself, Ponzi, because I got myself streaming over there just so I know that my stuff works correctly and everything sounds fine. Well, that's turning into a nice trade. We could possibly hit 30 points off of this entries. Like I said, I felt uncomfortable taking it, so. But it was there. Ponzi may be talking about something else, Bear. Not sure. Wow, that turned into a good-looking long. Ooh. Man, this baby's just going straight up now. Was anybody brave enough to take this trade? Did anybody consider it? Man, the last 2 days, we've been leaving so much on the table on some of our entries. We've been paper handing so bad lately. I mean, the bull flags have been paying really good today. That one's a sloppy one. This one's a good looking one here. I think we took that one, but we only got 10 points and we went to break even. Because we took quite a few of these. We took this one also. And this was that last, the bigger of the trade that we took. But unfortunately, we didn't take the full amount. Remember, that's where we took it up to the pivot there. This is where you need to pull back to your 21 EMA here. That'd make a better looking flag. These have been just 2 candle pullbacks have been just crazy today. Well, is this thing going to pay again? We're just going to watch these trades, guys. We're not taking these trades here. I like to see if they at least offer 10 points. But I still feel like we're too high up. I mean, that's why we're staying away from anything up here. Yeah, it's about time to revisit that purple line, Ponzi. That'll be your 200 moving average. Hopefully sometime this week I can have a good like $200 or $300 trading day on the funded account. Now, if we pull back down to the 200 here, I may look into taking a trade off the 200. Mohawk Tom, the Patrick, the PW. Oh, yeah. Just draw you a little PW and get long. Hey, for $200, you can learn that. Like I said, we just don't have the volume right now, so that's why I won't be taking any more trades up top. Not until we see a good pullback. I'm on Ponzi's side. I want to see a pullback to the purple. Because I hate these kind of trades where you enter and it's just straight chop, where you're just consolidating sideways. See where we could go here. I mean, we still got those highs up at the 690s. I mean, actually 720s. So, I mean, We could still hit the 720s. Deeper. Come on. Maybe pull back to the 30s. 30s would be a decent looking target. I mean, that's almost 25, 30 points. Had a lot of support around these 30s, 33s, 34s. The ES is trying to get above those 14s. That's another level of support. And those 20s have been kind of that 1920 has been kind of a target too. Man, that might have been the pullback. Yep, looks like we're going to miss that one. See, the ES here is at the 14. We've been just kind of consolidating around this level here. A lot of back and forth. I feel like we're about 10 points off of our entry. If you felt comfortable taking that off your 21 EMA, I mean, your entry would have been back here where we had all that support level that we were talking about earlier. But it's so hard to enter these when we're consolidating, just because sitting through consolidation sucks. Is there anybody that's in a position now? Ooh. Got about 10 more seconds left on this next candle. Oh, just couldn't pull the trigger on it. I was waiting to see if we're going to get some reversal and it popped. Still ugly, guys. These are definitely tough looking entries. So it's, I mean, if you kind of look at the way we're just kind of stair stepping up, it's really hard to enter these. You don't really get that good, like, classic looking bear flag. I mean, you had one over here earlier. I think the last setup was over here. This was your setup for this move here. But even then, it's like you had to sit through chop. You would have got your move, but then you're just kind of chopping again. It's so much harder to get in on these moves when we're just grinding. We have 720 up there. I mean, if it'll offer the, like, a, you know, where we can get in without getting in a crappy spot, maybe we can target that 720 up there, or even the 700s. Time is it? 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So we are approaching the lunch hour. Yeah, there's just no way. No way to enter that, guys. Woo, look at her go. I mean, it's almost like you got to just have enough courage just to buy all the pullbacks. I mean, we're just getting 2 candle pullbacks. Not even really like good pullbacks at all. Oh. I mean, we're pretty much just kind of tracking the non-EMA higher and higher. I mean, like I said, we haven't really got that 21 pullback that you would like to see like this. This is a really good pullback here. Not these little ones. These little ones you can get in, but like I said, they're just a little bit more risky. Charles, are you still how many accounts are you green today on? Nice. Oh yeah, those are the only ones that count. The funded accounts are the only ones that count. Those are the only ones I care about keeping green on. My evals, we'll we'll risk it. We'll play aggressive on those evals. I still got this one funded account that we haven't traded on. We've been just kind of milking the one funded here. Man, is this the pullback to the 21 EMA off the 45? Just trying to. May try it here. We're just, like I said, 2 micros, guys. 2 micros. We're not risking a lot. So 2 micros times 10. So that's like risking $40. The one time we get long, it pulls back. That's the way it goes. Every other time that thing has been going straight up. Yeah, same here. I always trade their evals pretty aggressive because, I mean, I want to spend just enough time on it to pass them, but I do trade those accounts pretty aggressive. Until I get to my funded account, then we kind of go to a little bit more conservative trading style. So I've gotten plenty of opportunities to get out of this trade. We're pretty much right there at my entry. I tried to buy it as close as I could to the non-moving average just because we've been riding the 9. So I'm hoping we continue that same direction. I mean, here's our 21 21 pullback on our EMA. All right. We'll risk a little bit. We'll still risk $20 or so since we made a little money. So we'll risk about 6 points. We'll risk $12. No, a little bit more. So we'll risk the full $20 and see if we move higher. So we'll risk 20 to make 60. So if we lose this trade, it'll be basically like a break-even trade because we've already sold the one contract off. This may be our deep pullback here. Let's see if the 20 holds. I'm still waiting on that 200 pullback. That's what I want to see, and get long off that 200 moving average. We break through that 19, we should get a quick move up. And we may even have to have a, I don't know, still a pullback, because look how far your candles are getting away from your EMAs here on the ES. So like I said, guys, we're only in this for 2 micros. We're just trying to hold on to our profit for the day. Right now, we're up $400 in this account. And the one funded account, we're up $115 or $114. Overall, we're up $26,134. So I am going to request a $500 payout here if I reach the 1,600. There's our 10 again. We just broke that previous wick there. I told you if we get above that 19, we might get a pop. Anytime we play these atom levels, we break through them strong, we usually get a nice little pop. But then you might have to see us retest the 19, and that's where you want to see it hold up. We're going to take 10 points off of this. This way it doesn't come back and just take everything away from us. Above 80, we'll go to 70. We had touched 80 and we rejected, so... So this was a 20. So far, that would have been about a 20-point move if you were looking for 20 points. Oh, let's let the fair value gap hold. Got a nice little fair value gap here. Let's see if it holds. We're pretty high up away from our EMAs. That's the only thing I don't like about that, because that's why I wanted to took profit, because I didn't want us to come back and retest those moving averages. And we're struggling to get above 80 here. If I was going to risk a lot, if I went back to break even, I would be probably targeting the 700s. All right. Here, let's see if we get the retest of the 19 here. This is you want to see the 19 level kind of hold. So we've been just kind of slowly grinding this account higher and higher. We had the really good trade on this account. Then we just been trying to add to it with 2 and 3 micros. So we're over 432 today so far on this account. So we pretty much almost 1/3 of the way from, to the mark. Usually I don't ever get this much on evals. A lot of times, we're just trading to get $100 to $200, but today this has been a pretty good day. Didn't quite get the 30 points out of that, but fairly close. I think our entries were about 55. We didn't quite get up there. I was shooting for 30 points right below the 90. What did we miss our target by? It looks like maybe 2. We hit the 83s. It looks like 82, 83s. I'm glad we took our profit because this thing pulled all the way back. Man, is this going to be another entry here? Look, high. I think this could possibly be a move to the downside. Look, we broke a low, broke a high. Let's see if this fair value gap here pays. This should be a short trigger here, but it's such a huge stop. That's the only downside to that thing. You're looking at almost like a freaking 15, 20 point stop. I'm not going to take any shorts, just the fact that we've been moving up all day. So I don't really see a reason to take short. So, and it looks like if this comes back to here, this would have been a failed trade. Looks like this one's going to be a failed trade for this buy here, or sell here. Well, it rejected the top of that, so it's still, technically it's still a validated trade. What makes that unvalidated? If you print a candle above here, if it closes above this gap. Hey guys, I'm going to go get some coffee real quick. We'll be back in a few minutes. We shall return. Just go grab some coffee. Be right back. Coffee time. Has anybody ever here ever had bean to cup coffee? Bean to cup. Whew, freaking hot. All right, so that would have been a big losing trade on that whatchamacallit, that on that inverted failed fair value gap trade there. Hey Charles, what size accounts are you trading? Oh, you do my funded futures? Okay. I've never. That's probably one of the only prop firms I haven't tried out is my funded futures. 90% of my trading right now is pretty much on Apex and Beulah Knox. And I have one profit trade account, or I did have one profit trade account. I think I blew it last week, being overly aggressive with it. It was one of those super cheap evals they had going on that was like, I don't know. I want to say they were around $14, I think. What's up, Outer? How are you doing today? Any trades for you today? No trade setups. Yeah, this has been a more of a trending day, Outer. This is more of a less draw the This has been more of a day to draw your bulls or bear flag setups. So mainly all bull flags today. We had a rough start this morning. Well, I did take one trade before we opened. That's this 114 come from. But on my Beulah Knox, we were $300 in the red and another 300 something dollars in the red. One funded and one eval. But one funded, we were red. Let me see. Wait a minute, guys. All right, wait a minute. All right, guys. We're going to have to cut our stream short. I guess my oldest daughter had to go to the hospital, and so we're going to go meet them there because she had surgery last Sunday, so I think she's having some complications from her surgery she had. All right, guys. If I make it back home, yeah, I think I'm hoping everything will be fine. But I'm going to try to make it back home if everything's good and they send her home. I'll probably be back for power hour. So that's still, another, 4 hours away. So I think I might be able to make it back for power hour. But we'll see what happens. I don't really know. Yep. Thank you guys for all hanging out this morning. Hope most of you guys at least got to finish mostly green today. I know it wasn't completely perfect this morning, but there were a lot of opportunities for longs today. That's why it's important to keep your losses as small as you can. Because as you can see, we had like big 30-point winners. So if you just take a 10-point loser, put it in the books and try to pop on the next one and get that big move back up to kind of take out that little loss that you had. All right, guys, we will do our best to try to make it back for power hour. Everyone have a good morning, and we will talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching today.